Joining me right now, back on the show, is Adam Primetime Townsend. He'll be fighting on December 8th. Primetime. December 8th, man. Main event, Brave CF19 versus Mark Hulme. What's going on, Adam?
How are you, bro? You been all right?
Good, man. Good. You've been through a lot in the last couple months. Let's talk about that. Now, if you've been seeing what's happening in MMA recently, more and more fighters are coming out expressing their displeasure of being mistreated by promotions. You know, you got recently Shorty Torres, Demetrius Johnson, even Bubba Jenkins was talking about ACB kind of being shady a little bit. You've had your dealings with ACB. Do you feel fighters need to be more transparent instead of hiding their thoughts and feelings about their situation?
No. So yeah, man. I mean, I've always been outspoken, even on a local level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always one of these guys that kind of spoke out and wanted more money, and these guys were only getting paid $500 and to fight and all this stuff, and I was making a lot more than that. But I mean, I was selling tickets. I understand the side of the thing where you've got to sell tickets in order to, at a lower level to make sense and make, money wise and stuff like that. But I've always been outspoken. Just like I'm not a big fan of Flow Combat. I don't really never say nothing about that to James on none of his podcasts or, his stuff, because I don't want to disrespect him. But that's just I don't like that shit, because Flow is making all kinds of money off these fighters, and the fighters ain't seeing a dime of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a big monopoly. That's how this whole sport is. We're just these little prisoner guys that are getting out here making these small amounts, and not saying the ACB's making money, because ACB ain't making money. That's the reason they had to cut back and stuff like that. And a lot of these promotions don't make money. A lot of these bigger, foreign promotions, they don't make money. They just, are able to get through and never even make any money. You know what I'm saying? But they've got these big bankrolls behind them that are allowing them to continue to do all these fights and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You signed a multi-fight deal with Brave. What separates them from other promotions out there around the world?
I think they put on good shows. They do a really good job at marketing the fights and going to these cool locations. I've not been involved. I've only watched like 2 Brave fights that this other dude was on, So I think the fact that they do really good shows in different locations, they do really good promo videos and stuff like that too, man. I think it's really awesome, all the stuff they do. And that's the biggest thing to me, like I said, just going to these cool locations at this point, because I like I said to everybody, I'm not worried about being in the UFC. I'm not worried about being the best fighter in Tennessee. I'm not worried about anything. All I'm worried about is making money right now. I know I don't have that many more fights left in me, period. I say that, but I look at it like this too. Like, if I go on a 10-fight win streak, I'll fight 10 more times. You know what I'm saying? If I was to start getting knocked out or getting submitted or stuff like that, or just didn't have the drive for it, I would quit then. Like, I'm not one of these fighters who are going to stick around for a long time if I'm not doing good at it. But I'm just here to make the money and get them wins.
Definitely, man. I understand your grind, man. You get signed immediately. You get a headlining gig in South Africa. Did you ever think you were going to go to South Africa in your lifetime?
I never thought, man, like, before I started fighting, bro, where are you from?
Korea.
Oh, yes, you're in Korea. So my buddy is over there, and right now, one of my good friends, like really good friends, he's a teacher over there now in Korea. But, you don't know this, that, but it's called Myrtle Beach. Like, I never, ever thought that I would be outside of going to these small little tiny ass places that I go just on vacation with my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been all over the world, all over the country. Like, it's just such a blessing that I've done these things, man. It's crazy, because without fighting, I'd have never done any of this stuff. So, going to South Africa and headlining a card, man, like, I would really like to go back and count. This will be my 26th pro fight. And I would say out of 26 pro fights, 19 or 20 of them was co-main or main events, And the only reason my last fight wouldn't, be co-main is because the fight got bumped down from, fighting Brett Cooper to fighting a lower level guy, the way I looked at it. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy to me if you ask me that I've had those many main events and done what I've done, and here I am on the I think it's cool, and it just shows the type of fighter I am, of how many main events I've had, as well as, Brave going ahead and trusting me to go ahead and be their main event, and, never working with me before. So they've obviously heard good things. They know good things about me. So, I'm just pumped that they respect me like that.
Yeah, it seems like Brave is putting a lot of effort to show you the respect that you deserve. Does that put your mind at ease? And can you focus on training to win instead of unforeseen circumstances?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not ever really the way I look at it, man. Like, I'm going in there to, and that's another good thing about promotions being from. I'm not sure what commissions or what judges they'll have, but I'm fighting a guy that's from there. I'm sure that had somewhat to do with be putting me on the main event as well. But that's the only thing that ever really worries me is just these stupid decisions, bro. Like, I've just had so many of these bullshit decisions not go my way and stuff like that. I'm just trying to finish fights, bro. I'm not worried about really anything else as far as the promotion, man. I think they're going to be good to me. They're already wanting to book my flights and stuff like that, which ACB normally didn't do, or any other promotion especially didn't do until like a week out. So they know that I'm the guy that shows up. I'm not going to be a guy that backs out a fight, or some bullshit comes up. Like, they know that I'm going to be there. They know I'm coming to fight, and they know I'm going to give them a show.
Yeah, you're going to your opponent's home country, and you're facing him. Yeah. And like you said, decisions usually go to the hometown boy. Now, when you think about that, does it give you a sense of urgency that because you've experienced it before?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I'm just not really worried about that no more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going out there to finish the fight. Like, and if I do get put on a decision, then I'm definitely going to, I'm definitely going to make sure that they know I was there. It's not going to be one of these close. I'm coming to fight, man. Like, I just have a whole new outlook on fighting ever since I really just quit worrying about being in the UFC. Like, I'm going to come out there swinging. And people know what to expect, when you get me. You know that I'm going to come out there. I'm going to throw big punches. I'm going to do big takedowns. I'm going to go for submissions. I'm going to try to do a lot of different things, So I'm just ready to fight, bro. Like, that's what I keep telling people. This is the longest I've been out of a fight camp. And it had nothing to do with me not wanting to fight or trying to pursue other things. Like, I've been trying to get a fight. ACB wouldn't give me one. They screwed me around on the title fight both times. I've been talking to all these promotions. All these other promotions was talking chump change as far as pay, what I'm getting used to, So they finally come at me with some good money, and I took it, So I'm ready to fight, bro.
You stated that the Brave welterweight and lightweight title is in your sights. Have you got to check out the talent the promotion has collected?
No, that's pretty much what I was telling everybody is, man. Like, I don't know these guys, like. I'm not one of these guys that know a bunch of UFC guys, or I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy football fan and all that stuff. But I'm not just one of these guys that just go around like, really learning names and caring about people. Like, I just focus on myself. As weird as that sounds, I guess. I'm just here to make. I may stay at 170. They basically done talked about me going down to 55 already, and trying to switch up the weight class, which is something I'm thinking about doing, going back to 55. But I probably won't go there unless it's just for a title shot. Like, if they want me to, go there, fight a couple times, then get a title shot, it's probably not going to happen. Like, I'll stay at 70 until they're like, okay, you can go ahead and go back to 55 and get a title shot. Or I might try to be a champ. I don't know. You never know what's going to happen. That's all everybody wants to do now is be a champ. So that may be something I set in my grasp. Take that 70 belt, then move on down and mess with them little boys at 55.
Getting ready for this fight, I know that when you're in Tennessee, you basically train on your own, or you kind of like gather what you can. Are you planning on, are you doing any of your training outside of Tennessee?
No, man, I really thought about doing that shit, but like, just really, I just don't have time. I don't know if you know, but I started my own plumbing business. Mm-hmm. I got laid off from my job. Basically, kind of after my last fight that I had, and I used most of the money that I got from that fight to start my own business, and I've been slammed balls to the wall. I got a couple of plumbers throw me work, and man, it's crazy. So, it's just been a crazy ride for me over these last couple of years, really, with fighting and pursuing other things and kind of taking a brief retirement, all that stuff. So that's cool.
Something that always comes up is that you have never been finished. I even saw it on the poster that it says,
Yeah.
Your statistics and you've never been finished. Do you take big pride in that?
Yeah, because really, most of my fights, I feel really truly there was only one fight I lost. I think I lost to Pat DeFranco up in Ring of Combat for my second fight that I have with Ring of Combat in New Jersey. I feel like I lost that fight because I allowed him to control me. So all my other fights, I really don't feel like I lost. I feel like I did technically lose the one against the fight against Arby, but he had 2 fouls in the first minute of the fight. He had a headbutt, 2 groin shots, all that stuff. And I feel like that round should have been a draw. I feel like, the round was a 9-9 round because he got a point taken from him. The second round, I felt like I won hands down. And the third round, he probably won, but it was a close round. So the fight should have been technically scored a draw. So, without that fight, like, I think Pat DeFranco is really the only fight that I've lost. I don't even really feel like I've ever been close to being finished. Like, the one time I think I was close to being finished, and it wasn't because of anything other than when I broke my rib against that guy up in Colorado, So I do take great pride into saying that I've, never been finished. And I really, like I said, I truly don't even feel like I've ever been close to being finished. I've just had some tough fights against some tough guys, and they squeaked out a decision on me.
What kind of performance are you expecting out of yourself, man? I know you talked about it earlier that you're going to finish, but like when you look at your opponent, what do you see? What do you see happening?
With Mark, I don't watch video on guys no more like I used to. No, I really quit watching video and film on these guys. Like, to me, I used to do it, and it would eke at me, and it would stress me out because I'd be worried about what they're going to do and worried about what I need to do in these situations. So, literally, man, I watched like maybe 2 minutes of his last fight and decided, he kind of wanted to grapple with the guy. Now, whether he knows that he's going to be a lot taller and longer than me, and he'll want to use some of his range, I don't know if that's going to be something he wants to do. But I'll let you go out there. Like I said, the game plan never changed with me. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to throw hard punches. Like I said, I'm going to throw, do big takedowns, go for submissions, and try to finish it every second. I've had a couple decisions on my record, and of course, my decisions are from losses. But like I said, man, I'm going out there to finish the fight. And I think that's why a lot of people like to watch me, because they know that they know what they're getting. They know what they signed up for when they tune in to watch me fight.
Definitely, man. I'm looking forward to this main event at Brave 19 on December 8th. It's going to be an incredible debut for you, especially on that platform. Thank you for your time, Adam, and good luck to you, man.
Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate you having me on the show again, bro.